Good morning and welcome to Asher.Khani Academy Health for Life. And today we will talk about your health, which is our main focus. So in this picture, I would like to show you something. What is this? What do you see?
Pipe.
It's a dirty pipe, very old. So if I take a pipe like this, actually you are like this pipe. And I have drawn this pipe over here. So here's a long pipe. And as we are talking about food colon, so from the mouth to all the way to from where it extends out. And when you compress the pipe, so there's how it fits in your stomach, compressed. So it's a sewer pipeline, or dirty pipeline. And we are going to study about colon today, food colon. And one of our product, Myco Veggie, how it can help the food colon, the health of a food colon. So these are spices. So now if you know, basically we are from Asia subcontinent, and when we cook food, we put lot of spices.
Yes.
You know why?
Right.
Because it's every spice have got its health benefit, and it's healthy for your food colon. It's not about only taste. It got major significance on our organ. Now for that I need to explain you how you are made. So basically, this is how your food colon looks like. This starts from your mouth, stomach, esophagus, small intestine, rectum, and alimentary canal, anal canal. Over here you have your body parts. Your liver, pancreas are surrounding these food colon or pipeline. Now the size of this is the size of tennis court. So this is huge, you know. If I take out from the body and stretch out all the intestines, it will be as long as the tennis court. But in our body, it's compressed in a way that it fits inside. So if you're open like this, how the food is controlled in the colon. So this intestines and colon is separated from sphincters. 3 sphincters we have. One is over here in the throat. One is just in the end of the stomach. And one is before the anal canal. This is because of when you have food inside, you're chewing. So it doesn't swallow directly in the stomach. It stays there for a while, and then when you allow it, then it goes in the stomach and stay there for some digestion. So these sphincters, they're like muscles. So this it should be working. If it's healthy, it works in a healthy way. So these are something called sphincters that divide you into little compartments. Mouth to your esophagus, one compartment. From your mouth to the start of your stomach, from the beginning of your stomach to small intestines is another sphincter. So now these sphincters have muscles which contracts. So when you're chewing food, only this is open. After this job is done, it passes here. It goes into stomach. So you understand, you are a fiber. Yeah? So this is very important. We cannot ignore this factor. Your complete health depends on how clean this pipe is. If this pipe gets blocked, you will get sickness of that particular area. If you have pipe gets blocked here, then you have, sickness somewhere over here in your throat or something. If it gets blocked in your stomach, then you have digestion problems or pancreatic problems, or if it gets blocked in colon, different problems. We will talk about it later. So understand?
Yeah.
It's easy to remember. So now we will go back to our theory that, so why we use spices in the food? Usually spices contain aromatic oil. These oils are good to kill certain types of bacteria. They are good to lubricate the system because the food should, smoothly travel through this pipeline. They are good to digest your food. These oils, they help the food to digest. So out of many spices, some spices we use always in our food is, for example, garlic.
Yes.
All Asian, they put always garlic in their food because garlic has got amazing properties and health benefits. Now, we will look at the digestive system. Esophagus, stomach, these are small intestines, these are large intestines, that's gallbladder, here you have liver, appendix and rectum. There's how our digestive system look like. And now there are some supportive organs around the pipelines or the intestines. They're like liver, pancreas, gallbladder. They help in the digestion. That's why they are near. So if something is wrong here, they also get affected.
Yes.
So if you're eating some kind of food that is bad for your health, so the organs that are near to the digestive system gets affected. For example, gallbladder and liver and pancreas. So now look at small intestine and large intestine. We have different types of colon. Small intestine is curled into 25 meter. Large intestine store your all undigested food. So your absorption of your nutrition is done here and elimination of the food begins here. Okay? So there's ascending colon. The colon that's going up is ascending. This is transverse. So this is transverse colon. This is descending colon because it's going down. And this loop over here is sigmoid colon. And in the end, you have rectum. It's easy to remember.
Yes.
You have large intestine around the small intestine.
Yes.
This that's going up is ascending. Vertical is transverse. Going down is descending. And when it's coming towards rectum, you have sigmoid colon. And in the end, you have rectum. So you need to know little about anatomy. If you don't know what you're inside, you will never know how to cure it. So this is important that what we are doing today, it's not a science class, but some idea we should have that what we are made of and what are we inside. So now, you understand this?
Yes.
Now we will talk about different colon cancer. Now colon cancer is spreading across the globe. If you look at it, it comes from the wall of the colon. You see here, it starts from here, stage 0. The cell outgrow from the wall. Now you understand, you will never even realize that you have a cancer. At this point, you will not know because you will not feel anything. You will feel cancer somewhere here. At stage 3 or stage 5, you will, or stage 4, you will feel the cancer. The cells outgrow from the wall till the 5th stage. Also you will till the 5th stage you will not know that you have a colon cancer. You will think you are just having constipation. If you feel pain, you will think maybe I eat something wrong, acidic, or maybe I have constipation or loose motion or whatever. Because this blocking your tract, this kind of cancer, it blocks your tract and the food is not going through. So that's why you are having constipation feeling.
Okay.
But what's the reason for this outgrowth of extra
It's the
growth?
acidic food. We will talk about it. It's the acidic food or the junk food.
Yeah.
Every time, because we are not made for the food we are eating now.
Yeah.
We are not made to eat junk food. We are not made to eat plastic food. We are made to eat natural food, natural protein, natural carbs, natural fiber. If you put something that is not accepted by the body,
Yes.
it makes it to fat or acids or ulcer.
Okay.
So
No,
that's what happening. That's what happening there now. You can have some bleeding in your stools, or you will relate to simple colitis, but you will never imagine that the cancer is growing inside it. It is said that at the age of 45, as a regular examination of your body, you need to do a colonoscopy to examine it, all the intestines and colons, because that will help you what you cannot see. In colonoscopy, they use a scoop and they check inside with the camera. They put inside and it goes around your colon and see if it's healthy. I have a picture of that. Here, colonoscopy. But we will talk about first little more on colon cancer facts. We have colorectal cancer is a major cause of morbidity and mortality throughout the world. 9% of the cancer are related to colon cancer. It's the third most common cancer. Fourth most common cause of death. It affects both gender, male and female. This is how a colonoscopy looks like. So this is what different types of diseases are. You have appendix that we have heard.
Yes.
The only way to cure is just
Kill it.
Yeah.
cut it.
Cut it out.
You have ulcerative colitis, adhesions, flat polyps. You have then cancer. You have chronic disease. You have diverticulitis. So different types of colon diseases. So when you do a colonoscopy, it's just not to find cancer, but many other things. These are one of the many other things. So there are many more conditions that one can suffer in colon. Could be like what I said, like 6 different, and just not cancer or ulcer. There are more things that people, they don't think of. So if one of this happens in our body, the food is not easily passing through the intestines. That's a sign. Now I want you to see how a body begins its digestion. So a child or a newborn child is going to eat food. The whole cycle of the food you need to understand and see what happens as when you're eating food, how these little things are going inside. And I will play a video for you here, so you will get to see a better picture of what I'm talking.
Our topic for today is digestive system in humans. Digestion is a process in which complex food material is broken down into simpler substances. The digestion of food in humans takes place in the alimentary canal, which is a long tube extending from the mouth to the anus. The different parts of the alimentary canal are buccal cavity, food pipe or esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. Two glands, namely liver and pancreas, also help in digestion. The food is taken in through the mouth. It is chewed and mixed with saliva in the buccal cavity. Saliva is a digestive juice secreted by the salivary glands. The chewed food enters into the food pipe or esophagus and is then slowly pushed into a bag-like structure called stomach. The food is churned in the stomach to further break it down. The stomach also secretes mucus, digestive juices, and hydrochloric acid. The hydrochloric acid kills the bacteria in the food and makes the food acidic. The food then goes into a highly coiled tube called small intestine. The small intestine receives secretions from the liver and pancreas. The liver secretes bile juice, while the pancreas secretes pancreatic juice. The walls of the small intestine also secrete juices which help in further digestion of food. The inner surface of the small intestine has finger-like projections called villi. The villi have extensive network of blood vessels. The digested food is then passed into the blood vessels. The undigested food is passed into the large intestine. It is wider than the small intestine. Excess of water and salts are absorbed here, and undigested waste is passed out of the body through the anus.
So whatever we eat, it's in our body for 12 hours.
Okay.
So if you're eating anything, just ask yourself, is it worth it to keep in your body for 12 hours? Is it healthy? Will it give you health? Will it give your colon health? Will it give your organs health? Your brain, your skin, your blood? If it's not worth it, then why will you keep this for 12 hours? So now this picture shows large intestine and various diseases. Cancer, if you look at this one, these are all the ascending, transverse, descending, rectum, and these are the small intestine. It shows diseases like cancer, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's diseases, diverticulitis. Everything is related to alimentary canal. And we cannot afford to have any disease in our colon.
Yes.
We have to make sure, we have to keep it clean and really clean all the time. So now that's why we need to change our lifestyle. We need to change our lifestyle. We need to choose right products that we put into our stomach. By stuffing anything, just for the sake of your mouth, because the taste is good, Big Mac, cheeseburger, chips, the taste is good, but for the colon and the body, it's not good. So for this small tongue, the colon, which I said is as long as tennis court, for that we are ignoring. So choose right products that we put into our stomach by stuffing things only because you like it. Okay? If you don't do it, it can eventually damage everything here in our body. So we at DXN have herbal range of products, natural food supplement, chemical free, organic. We have products from reishi, ganoderma to spirulina, and these products are alkaline. Being alkaline, it's also giving, it also neutralizing the acids in our stomach that we have. So you have many options to choose from cereal reishi spirulina to various types of coffees, because coffee also can heal and clean your body system. We have various type of juices. Some of them we have here. We have Moranzi, Roselle, we have Corday Pine. All of that have everything that our gut needs to stay healthy. But today we are going to talk about Myco Veggie. This is my favorite product. And I use it almost 2 to 3 times, sometimes minimum 1 time I use it before food. It's got amazing properties.
How to use it?
I will let you know. We have in the end. I will show you exactly how you can use it and what it contains, what is the effect in our body, and then how to use it and how many times and who can use it. So we are going to study about this amazing product. That's Myco Veggie. Now it says it's a high fiber food supplement. It's included in a lot of vegetables. We have fiber in vegetables. It has mushrooms, which isabel doesn't have. Mushroom, it has green leaf, it has spirulina,
Okay.
it has mulberry leaf, yes. So many things, and also spices. Now it is said it is low in fat, it is sugar free, it is cholesterol free, high in both soluble and insoluble fiber. And now I will explain to you that why you need fiber. Why you need vitamin C, calcium and iron. Also, we will go back to the board and come back here. So you remember when I was talking about colon is as large as
Yes,
Yes.
we remember.
as tennis court. So before we start the match, we have to clean the court. So
Yes.
what are the things we need to clean the court?
Water.
We
Or
need
some-
water, yeah.
Some type of brushes.
Brush,
Yes, and wipers.
wipers.
And
So we need waters, we need brush, we need wipers to clean the court, and then we can play. Just like this, to have a healthy colon, to have a healthy digestion. If we imagine the tennis players as digestion in our colon, we have to clean it first with iron, with supplying it with calcium, with vitamin C. And in further clips, we will talk about more why we need fibers to clean our colon so our digestion can be good. So the first ingredient that we have in Myco Veggie is Psyllium Husk. Have you seen this before?
Not like this picture, but
In a different, we have seen it in fields.
yes.
So if you take it, it swells in the water. If you put water, it swells.
like a black color?
Like
Like a foam, like a
like a foam.
Okay, okay.
So it
Or a
swells
foam, yeah.
because it's fiber. So basically, when you take this, it goes into your colon or alimentary tract. It's going to use the fluid there and swell up little bit and going to clean the colons.
Is it similar to the husk of the wheat?
Yes, similar.
But it is not that same husk.
No, it's Psyllium Husk.
It's Psyllium husk.
Yeah. So this is very,
Because
very important.
I asked this question because husk, when we normally talk about, is like, okay, you have wheat husk which you mix with flour to make the bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, but normally in
To
our
make a
countries,
fiber-rich bread.
fiber-rich bread.
Yes.
bread.
We have fiber-rich breads in Ika, you can see rich in
Yeah.
fiber. So basically that's what's the main ingredient, Psyllium Husk inside,
Okay.
together with sugar. So this is very important. Today worldwide it is used
Mhm.
for constipation. If somebody has constipation, they use Psyllium Husk as a cure. People use it for good bowel movement, so the digestion is good. It's neutral in taste. There is no taste. It's just blend. That is, it can help in cleaning in your system. Psyllium Husk, it helps the system to stay clean. And remember, you need to take lot of water with this,
Yes.
because it becomes thick.
Okay.
So you
It's
drink
dry thing now.
lot of water. Along with it, no water, it will just, it will go inside
Yes.
and use the intestines liquid and get dry, and
Yes.
it will not give benefit. So it's better that we are drinking lot of water. What I do is I mix it in cold water in a small one, shake it, drink it, and then I drink one more glass of water.
Okay.
Then number 2 we have celery.
Celery, yeah.
That is
It's very
salad.
nice.
That is salad.
Yeah, there's celery. So there's a plant source. It's alkaline. It neutralizes acid in our gut. Celery is again very rich in fiber. Then we have mulberry leaf. They are very good in cleaning our gut. They could be worm and parasite inside our gut, which is killed by mulberry leaf. It reduces them because sometimes we have heard that children they have worms and something like snakes, parasite. Yes. So mulberry leaf is very good for that, and it's in Myco Veggie.
You will explain about iron and calcium because
It's coming.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, because on some of our products we have iron, vitamin, calcium, and why these are good in our guts. Then we have Noni Leaf, and you know what Noni Leaf is?
No, I don't know.
It's a leaf of Noni fruit. And Noni fruit is mostly used for inflammative bodies and pain in the bones, arthritis. So Noni leaf has been said to have anti-inflammatory effect. So in the process of digestion, there is a possibility of inflammation.
Yes.
Using a fiber like Noni leaf, it can help in inflammation, take away like inflammation and killing the parasites. Again, it's fiber, so it just passes through easily in the intestine. Then we have Ginko leaf. Ginko leaf, or the plant's name is Ginko biloba. Also very good, same properties like celery, mulberry leaf, but it also has something like to help peristalsis. You know what peristalsis
Yes.
is?
No.
The forward movement of the esophagus, right?
People think when the heart stops and you will die, but this one peristalsis is equally important as the heart movement, because when you're drinking coffee, you swallow the coffee like,
Yes.
and there's a rhythm,
Yeah. The
rhythm,
yeah.
like
wave movement.
the wave,
Yeah.
and it's continuous. It's going like this, and then stomach, and then the acids, or it passes out, or the stool passes out, or the urine. If this is not working good, the digestion will be slow.
And also like people choke on food when they
On
eat
food.
because of peristalsis. It becomes a reverse peristalsis, and then it's not going out, or it's going in.
It's just stuck
So
here, and
it's
you
stuck
get
here and then-
hiccups.
Yes.
So all of this is peristalsis. This is very important. That's why someone who is more than 40, their digestion is slows down. At more than 35, more than 34 days digestion, it starts slowing down. If you're 14, 15, you can eat as much as you can, but you're not getting fat because the peristalsis is very fresh. It's working. So it can help the movement of peristalsis to keep it strong or to get better. Then we have ginger. Ginger is is our favorite product. Again, Asian, we use ginger, and without ginger, I don't know if there's any food. Good digestion element. Sometimes your gut produces mucus. Our gut sometimes it produces mucus, which disturbs the digestion. So ginger breaks down the mucus. That's why we use ginger in Myco Veggie. So all the organ, liver, pancreas and other organs, they works properly. Okay? Then we have lemongrass. Maybe now I can take a seat maybe.
Lemongrass.
Lemongrass. Now lemongrass is very, very good. As the name suggests, it's a grass, so long fibers. And it's full with aromatic oil. Like I told you, oil is good in lubrication. Oil can kill the harmful bacteria. if there is dryness which can cause constipation, lemongrass can actually help you in constipation because it's got oil. So remember, your gut is, your gut is storing your food before it throws it out. It's storing in the alimentary canal to digest the nutritions. So a lot of people can complain on gas. Gas is a major problem. Most of the people have it. Lemongrass can help because the bacteria which is produced by gas are resolved or reduced by lemongrass, and it helps those acids so that they cannot enter the body, because these bacteria or these acids, they are producing more bacteria, and our body is very close to the intestines. So if we have lemongrass inside, it will cut that connection. It will not let that go outside the body. Okay? You understand?
Yeah.
Easy?
So far.
Huh?
Is it the same thing that is also sometimes ingredient of the tea?
Yes.
Okay.
Then we have Shiitake mushroom. Inside Myco Veggie, we have Shiitake mushroom. So Myco Veggie is packed with mushrooms. And mushrooms, they have nutrients that you need. They are easy to digest. And during the process of digestion, we lose a lot of nutrients. So when we have mushrooms in Myco Veggie, it will replace it.
Yes.
So we don't get weak. So the supply of nutrition is replaced. So that is why a combination of fiber and mushroom is really good in Myco Veggie. That's why it is so special, because you have fiber and you have nutritions. This mushroom you can get in the market. It's most of the shops have it. Most of us we have eaten it sometime. Then we have Lyophyllum Mushroom. It's another type of nutritious mushroom that supplies nutrients to the body. Then we have St. George's mushroom. Again, another nutritious mushroom.
This is the normal one which we buy from the market, right?
Yeah. Then we have lion's mane. And you know about lion's mane.
Very well.
One of my favorite mushroom. Now, why should you have lion's mane mushroom in Myco Veggie?
Why?
The whole intestine where the absorption takes place, I will put it here. So this is very interesting. So the whole absorption where the digestion is taking place, it's covered with blood vessels
Yes.
and nerves vessels. If something is wrong here, then you have, it goes into the blood. They are a network of vessels around, a network of blood vessels and nerve vessels.
And is giving signal to brain.
Yes.
Okay.
So they absorb anything can go into the blood. And anything that is digesting here, that can go in the blood. The second important thing is also supplied in nerve fibers. So now nerve fibers are very important. So because we always say there's two types of intelligence. One is brain intelligence and one intelligence is gut feeling. Because we say gut feeling or we say sixth sense. So that comes from the brain. The whole intestine where the absorption takes place is richly supplied by blood vessels. These are intestines, and these blue you can see is like covered by many blood vessels. So they absorb things and take it to the blood and into the body. Second important thing is it also have nerve fibers around your stomach that goes direct up to your brain, to the brain. So now nerve fibers are very important. We always say that we have two types of intelligence. One is brain and the second that comes from the gut. You know, we say gut feeling.
Yes.
Or you say, some people say sixth sense. There's a huge network of nerves which you can maintain the health of this spot. So your overall feeling of wellness will be improved. If you just take care of this part, so your overall wellness feeling will be improved. Now understand, people who have problems like fatigue, people sometimes they feel lazy, people who have no energy, concentration, everything is coming from here, from what you are eating. So neurologically, they start decreasing their functions if you have bad food. So while using Myco Veggie, if it's having lion's mane inside, it also nourishes your nerves. As you know, lion's mane is very good for your nervous system. It can rebuild your nervous system, nerve factor. So it's very good for even children to have in that early learning age. So it's very good for them to consume it. Then we have oyster mushrooms. It also packed with nutrition in Myco Veggie. We have grey oyster mushroom. So these are rich in nutrition like every other mushrooms. It helps in rebuilding the gut. And before that, I was showing them a video. You know, if the colon is like this, you have villi. And the food is passing through this.
Yes.
So what this actually do, it takes away the junk food or the bad or
It leaves it.
it leaves it and takes the good food.
Yes.
The bad food goes to the bigger intestine.
Okay.
There is ascending intestine, there is large intestine,
Yes.
there is small intestine. The food comes here and then all the way here, and there's somewhere where the digestion of salt and other nutritions are happening, and then it comes out from the body. So sometimes the food which is stuck in between, it stays there for months, for years, and it destroys the colon. So these kind of nutritions and mushrooms, they're cleaning it, like we clean our teeth. You know, when we are eating food, sometimes the food is stuck in the middle of the teeth, and that's why the dentist say put thread or in between your teeth, because it creates cavity. And then if you don't take care of it, it will injure your gums, or worse than root canal, and same thing happening in colon. So remember this thing. Split gill mushroom also inside in Myco Veggie, very commonly used to cook dishes. We can buy it in supermarkets. So this has also very good effect on your peristalsis. So we were talking about peristalsis. It's the rhythm of the food digestion, and it's very, very important. As the heart, you know, the movement of heart, it's very important peristalsis that it should, you know, have a good condition, because if it stops, your heart will stop, and this will stop. Or if any of the colon is not clear, if you have any blockage or anything, this peristalsis will be slow, then the digestion will be slow, fat storage will be high, and if it's blocked here, the blood is not passing through, then you can have heart attack. So it's very important to have clean stomach. Then we have corns in Myco Veggie. Now sweet corn, you know, like corn flakes, right?
Yes.
And Kellogg's. So Kellogg, he knew how important fiber was for the children. So that's why he made it morning breakfast, that everyone should start with his day with Kellogg's. So these are very good in fibers. Then we have lime. So Myco Veggie contains lemon. Now I don't need to explain that why we have lime inside in Myco Veggie, because lime is very good in cleaning. If you use anything to clean with lime, you will clean it good. Like we have that dishwasher.
Stains something.
We have it. We try to have the green color or the orange color, both with lime, that it cleans is good. Lime is also loaded with vitamin C.
Yeah, okay.
Here I will come to that point. So vitamin C can help to take out clogged vessels.
Yes.
And remember, your gut is digesting all the time, all that slimy stuff. So lemon is used to clear out that slimy stuff or the mucus that is very important for your fibers to travel. It's also good for peristalsis. Then we have orange in Myco Veggie. So again, it's a citrus fruit, fiber plus vitamin C. So vitamin C is again very important to open your blood vessels. Even cardiologists will recommend you, if you are having cardiac conditions or disease, you should take more vitamin C. So that's why we have two. We have lime and orange in Myco Veggie. Then another my favorite, we have spirulina in Myco Veggie. So if someone don't like the taste of spirulina, you can take it in Myco Veggie. So now it's a fantastic food supplement, and why we have it in Myco Veggie, because when you eat food, it travels it travels all the way like this, and by the time it comes here in the intestines, it's very acidic. And spirulina is alkaline food, so it takes the acidity away of any food. So that's why we have it in Myco Veggie. And it helps remove bacteria also in the body. So acid can make your stool harder. Yes. If you have acid in your body, it can make your stool harder, and usually the body has to secrete mucus. But having alkaline food, that spirulina is, you will prevent the body to produce its own mucus. It also have iron that I was talking, and iron it oxidizes faster. It oxidizes faster because if there is bacteria, it get reduced if there is more iron.
Yes.
So overall, spirulina helps in maintaining the gut health. It's said that people who consume spirulina for a period of 2 to 3 years, they can see drastic change in their health. Now I have been taking spirulina almost now 1 year, and you have been taking spirulina a long time now.
Yeah.
And spirulina is a good way to keep your body in alkaline form. And if your body is in alkaline environment, it's hard for cancer cell to grow. And plus it gives protein, carbs, nutrition, fibers. Then we have green tea in Myco Veggie. So we all know green tea is good. It can flush out all the bacteria that we have in our gut. Green tea has also fiber, and it uses body heat. Now for example, if you have this in the powder form, and if you take it in the body, so it will take the body heat and cook the tea inside the gut. So it have a blend taste.
It can burn the fat.
It burns the fat. It burns extra cholesterol, and it also helps to secrete juices in the gut feeling. Then we have tangerine peel. Tangerine orange.
Yeah.
The peel of that. Now what's that good for? It's very good to kill parasites in guts. It contains aromatic oil, and when you have aromatic oil, lubricates the colon so that the digestion of the food, it is smooth. Then we have cinnamon. Cinnamon again a spice that helps in maintaining your gut health. Cinnamon has, it has said to actually heal ulcer. It stimulates the healing process. It can help kill bacteria. So it's again a very fantastic combination to have it in Myco Veggie. Then we have star anise. So you know what is this?
Yes.
Star anise. It's like badiyan in
It's another spice.
The Indian word is badiyan, right?
Something like that. No?
Badiyan. It's an Asian word, badiyan anyways, I think it's an Indian word for this. So there's again rich in aromatic oil. It's a spice. It stimulates your digestive process. So fantastic for our system. Then we have cloves.
Okay.
Cloves, if clove can do amazing thing in our oral,
Yes.
so imagine what it will do in our guts.
Inside, yeah.
You know, cloves, if you have pain in your teeth, sometimes you can chew it.
Yes.
And
Immediate relief.
yeah, so if we have something pain inside our gut, so we have clove inside.
It is like more sort of as a disinfectant.
Yeah. So you understand it's 23 ingredients packed in one supplement form. So that is this amazing. It is similar to the concept of Ayurveda. In Ayurveda, what they do is they mix two different products and a completely different result come out. So the founder of this product is Dr. Lim from Malaysia, and what he did, he mixed 23 herbs inside, and the result is completely amazing. I have been taking this since 1 year now, and I feel more fresh. The colon is good, the stool is good, the digestion is really good. So how do you use it? You can mix 1 scoop. 1 scoop is 5 gram. Now this, it's enough for 3 months. Yeah.
If you divide the amount 400 grams with 10, it's 80 days almost.
Yeah, and 10 grams 2 scoops. I take 1 scoop.
40 days.
So I take 1 scoop.
And
So
80 days, about 10
80
months.
It depends on how healthy your body is or how bad your body
Supposed to
is.
start with the 1 scoop, then gradually you can increase.
I sometimes I put it, if I'm in the gym or outside, I put just in cold water in a small,
Yeah.
and I mix it and drink it, and then I drink 1 more glass of water because we need more water
Dry.
for this. Otherwise, it just dries in your intestine and it doesn't help that much. It should be consumed immediately, directly when you put in the glass, shake it and drink it immediately. And sometimes I take it before bed, because before bed when I'm sleeping, it works completely different, in a different way, because then it works as a cleaning agent.
Yes.
It takes the whole night it cleaning, and mostly everyone here we wakes up with the alarm,
Yes.
and that's a wrong way to wake up. You have to wake up when the nature calls.
Yes.
So that's a healthier way. When the body is, when the body is recovered and healed and cleaned, and it's just time to excrete out, at that time when you wake up, that's the best way to wake up. And every time when I use this one before bed, I wake up from the nature call.
You can use some
Before-
other form, like without the water, like an exercise.
Yes.
Hold something.
We can use
Yes.
in cordipine if you are having fatigue, and if you're having less energy, if you're hard to breathe or liver or lungs problem, then you can mix it with cordipine. If you are having inflammatory problem, if you have bone problem, you can mix with Morinzi. There is a fruit called Noni, and we have Noni Leaf inside. It's anti-inflammatory product, antioxidant, anti-cancer. It's really good. If your body needs more vitamin C, or then you can use Roselle. Roselle is very good. So keep it in cool, dry place, mostly. So why Myco Veggie? Why do we use it? We use it. There's a picture of a digestive system saying all the diseases it has. Large intestine, small stomach. So now it says if you have having bad food, your large intestine, you can have problem like diarrhea, constipation, IBS, that is internal bowel syndrome, that Mr. Fatmi had, IBS, and you cannot cure this. There is no cure for IBS. If it affects the gallbladder, you can have stone pathri, stone. You can have gallbladder. If it affects the liver, then you have liver cancer, for example. If you have an esophagus, then you can have cardia, you can have esophagus cancer. If you have in stomach, you can have gastric problems, ulcer. If you have in pancreas, you can have pancreatic problem, pancreatic cancer. If you have in small intestine, you can have small intestinal problems. And in rectum, you can have fistula. If I'm saying right, I think fistula. Fistula problems. So these are all we have to keep, our digestive system and intestines more healthy. So this one was digestion. If we take a closer look on small and large intestine, here it's showing you more,
Better way.
in a better way that what kind of disease you can have. Like here you have irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, you have diverticulitis, you have chronic problems, you have inflammatory bowel syndrome, ulcerative colon. So that's why it's very important to keep the the digestive system and the colons and the intestines very healthy. So these are the diseases connected to an unhealthy colon. So imagine what a stomach can do in your whole body. Now you can have arthritis. It's not connected with your stomach, but because of it, you can have, if the stomach is not good, if what you're eating is not good, it can go and affect on your bones. And in Pakistan, a lot of men, a lot of women have this problem. At the age of 45, at the age of 44, they cannot go properly. They cannot run. They have pain in their joints. That's what arthritis is. They have muscle aches. They have problem in vaginal problem. They have female have vaginal problems. They have abdominal pain, like burping, bloating, like heartburn. They get allergies because of this. Flu, nasal problem, asthma, hay fever. They have depressive mind. You remember when I was saying they have nerve fibers? If you're not supplying it with good food, it's depressing you over here. And when you're depressing here, it gives you more stress, lack of concentration, you will sleep more, less energy, you will be less intelligent. Then you have constipation problem that will, take a next step of diarrhea or gas or irritable bowel syndrome. You have cold body. So a lot of things are happening only because we are not taking care of our stomach. So Myco Veggie, it helps body detoxification by gentle cleansing the digestive tracts and promoting waste elimination through bowels. And while it's doing it, it gives nutrition and it gives more health. So now the biggest problem now is obesity. So the simple formula to check if you have obese is check your height and divide by 2. I can send you this form. So this is how you can check if you're obese or not. So it helps in as a diet supplement, because it's just not fiber, it gives you nutritions. Like spirulina have proteins and other mushrooms have other nutrition. So you can use it as a supplement also. If you want to quit your food or lunch or dinner, depends on how much energy you need in a day. If your job is just hitting, so you don't need to eat a lot of bread or a lot of food. You can take this in a yogurt and it's enough. So there's how it helps in controlling your weight also, not just body, but weight also. So this is what Myco Veggie was. I will repeat again. It's very important to have a healthy digestion, a healthy intestines, and to have it, we have to have a cleaning agent like fibers and other nutritions that Myco Veggie gives. So if you have any question about it, you can talk to me, and all of them have my number. So if you have any question right now, you can also ask.
What is the price? I got to buy it.
Definitely, price is I think is 70 euro. If I put some food, I want to make sure it goes all the way in the body without getting blocked. So this is recommended that you eat before eating food.
Any meals on
Yeah, because if I eat very good.
Empty stomach, you can say.
Yeah, because if I'm eating spirulina, if I'm eating lion's mane, if I'm taking these, if my colon is not good, why am I wasting money? Yeah, if my colon is not good, how I will get benefit of spirulina? How I will get benefit of Ganoderma? How I will get benefit of good chicken protein, you know? So if I have this in my stomach before that, and it cleans, and my villi is good, then the whole digestive system becomes good, and the absorptions of nutrients becomes good, and the all products, then it gives the right value. So when I started, I have some clients who are fat, who wants to go down in weight, or their health is very bad, they always work outside, they're eating outside. So to them, I say take 3 times. If you're eating 3 meals, take 3 times. If you're eating 2 meals, take 2 times. But if you're having good food, you have good health, you have good diet, minimum 1 time is enough then. And if you take 1 time, that will take you 3 months. Exactly 3 months. So for that, it's really good. So you're getting 23 herbs, which which you don't buy every day.
Yes.
Almost 7-8 mushrooms you have 7-8 herbs. So we never remember to buy all these to have that in our food supplement. So we have it ready to go with this. So thank you very much to be in this seminar. Thank you
Thank you.
for your time.